did you read last month? Hi guys, I am Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel. If you don't want to miss out on any updates or any videos I make, then make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So as obvious from the title, today I am bringing you my November wrap-up. Last month was my birthday month and I didn't do a lot of reading because I had so much on my plate last month, but I still managed to finish 4 full books and 1 half book. So without further ado, let me get started with the books that I read and what I think about them. Now, I am not very sure whether I read it in November or October, but if I have included it in my last wrap up, please forgive me. But the book is Unlawful Justice by Vish Dhamija. Now, it's a legal thriller by this author who has penned a lot of books, and I absolutely loved this book. A lot of you already know about that because I have reviewed this book on the channel as well, which I'll link down below or over here. Now, this book is an amazing legal thriller. Like, it has this mystery part, it has good characters, it has good writing. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a gift by HarperCollins and I absolutely loved it. If you're looking for a legal thriller or thriller by an Indian author, I definitely recommend you this one because I loved it so much. Second book that I finished reading, I'm sorry I cannot find the jacket. I don't know where it is, but it's Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Now, this is the latest release by this author, and honestly, guys, I was not really impressed with this book. I did like it, I liked reading it, but I am not like, oh my god, I'm in love with this book and you gotta read it, and oh my god, I'm in love with the author and all that stuff. So it was a pretty basic, okayish read for me. I just did not get how people are so impressed with this book, but I was not. This was my second piece of writing by John Green, and I was not impressed. Like, I felt it was like an okayish book. Yes, there was something good about it. I am going to come up with a review very soon. Maybe I'll shoot it whenever I find the jacket. But yes, the review would be coming up this month, so you can know more about it. I gave it 3 or maybe 3.5. That would be the max rating I can give to this book. I like the character representation, but I didn't feel like there was enough content in this book that would, make an impact on anybody. So yeah, overhyped, not my type. Number 3 book that I finished reading was again something I absolutely loved, and that is Men and the Dreams in the Thaladar by Koshri C. Shibu. The author sent me this copy for book review, and I will be coming up with a review very soon, or maybe it would be already up by the time this video goes up. This is 1 day late. Oh my god, yes. I'm back to my posting every odd day schedule. Reviews would be extra, so maybe they are going to go up on the same day. Anyway, I really loved this book. I felt like it had all the elements an Indian book should have. It has the Indian vibe. It has characters that are amazing. There are so long and nice backstories, long but short enough backstories to all the characters that I absolutely enjoyed. Honestly, I loved the setup because I felt like, wow, it's a good book. And I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I'll discuss more about it in my review video, so make sure you check it out, okay? Now, this was the last book that I finished reading, and it was also our book of the month for our book club. If you're not a part of it, I'll link our Facebook group down below where you can participate in the polls and select what books you want to read, and we'll discuss that book on 30th or 31st of every month at 9 p.m. right on this channel in the live video. So the book we read this month was Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Now, I have read, like, this is the 5th book of Agatha Christie that I've read. And yes, I liked the structure of the book, but I didn't feel like it was that amazing as people are like, this is one of the best works of Agatha Christie. I felt like it was quite shallow in that term. It was, nice, but not mind-boggling. There is After the Funeral where sort of same things happen where you have to rely just on what characters are saying because there's no real evidence kind of thing. But this was like, I felt like this missed the charm. Maybe I loved After the Funeral more, or maybe, I don't know, but I feel like if you read After the Funeral, there are 99% chances that you will like that book more. So I do plan to do a full review because if you do not know, let me inform you that I am working on this playlist where I review every single Agatha Christie book I read. I'll link the playlist down below or over there so that you can check the playlist and see all the books I've reviewed and which ones are the good ones, which ones are the ones you can skip. So if you want to check that out, check the playlist. I give it almost 4 out of 5. It was a good, nice, quick read, so I liked it. And the last book that I read half in the last month is Transit Lounge by Sunil Mishra. It's a travel memoir by this Indian author who has traveled to different countries, almost 30 countries, more than once, and he gives you his perspective about every single country. How is it like to be a tourist or a traveler in that, be an outsider in that country, how it is different from India, or what issues you may face, and some comments on nice society, socio-economic and political structure of the country. Oh my god, that line made me feel so genius. But then I'm trying to kind of, be like the author who actually has quite genius discussions in the book. But yeah, I will tell you more about it in my review because I'm almost done with this book right now. So review will be coming up in like 1 or max 2 days. So wait for that, because yes, again, a book which I'm like, you gotta read it. It's by an Indian author. Not many travel memoirs are there by an Indian author. There is this one which I read before, and I kind of realized how I pissed off one of the biggest influencers, book influencers in the country, and that person was so unhappy with me. Like, how can you not like this book? It was of my friend or whatever. But I'm like, it was not written good, so I cannot like it. I don't care. Anyway, yes, guys, these are the 5 books in my wrap up. Now, a little bit of rant. So, in my last wrap up, some of you were like, you know what, you should not include the books that you haven't completed in your wrap up because they are not a wrap up. Now, I'm like, you know what? I like to read non-fiction books, and sometimes I just read one chapter of that book in 1 month. Does that mean that I haven't read that book? No. A wrap up means whatever I read, I'm going to wrap that up. So that doesn't really mean that I do not have to wrap up the books which I haven't completed until and unless I'm honest about it. Okay? So I don't think there's a problem with it. And I did make a big explanation of that, and it was a very good explanation, but now I have forgotten it. So maybe next time. But yeah, this is how I do my wrap ups. I do not care about the rules until and unless you're gonna file a case in the court and make sure that you win. About that, I cannot include books which I'm not finished reading in a wrap up. So yeah, just kidding. Okay. So didn't say that to offend you, but just wanted to explain that a wrap up doesn't really mean that you have to wrap up only the books you have finished reading. Okay, a wrap up is whatever you read in the last month, whatever is the point you need to focus on. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching my wrap up, and I hope you also will comment down below with the books you read last month, because I love to hear from you guys and I kind of want you guys to comment right now. So comment, and if you like this video, do hit a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching this video. This is Melody signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.